Hey there everyone, I'm Palkifenway, and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. Last time we took care of some of the last remaining side stuff in this game. And then we went back to Axire, where we took on the ancient ruler of the elements, Maxwell, which Sheena can now of course summon. And today we are gonna finish off this little session of optional stuff by, well, first of all, getting all the remaining recipes in the game. Because I did say that we've gotten all the recipes that we can get from the Wonder Chef. But we still have 3 recipes that we haven't gotten yet. Well, we will actually get those from normal chefs. Yes, they are not wonderful. And the first one is here in the House of Guidance outside of Meltokio. Now you need to have Regal as your on-screen character because he is apparently the best chef. I don't really know. But it doesn't really matter. Let's see. You got what it takes. I can see it in your eyes. I'm going to teach you how to make pork cutlets. And we get the recipe. Yeah, simple as that. You can only do this after Heimdall has been destroyed, so that's why I haven't done it. Well, I didn't do it until now. But speaking of Heimdall, the next chef is actually in the House of Guidance right outside of Heimdall. Now, I want to apologize for something that I did in the last episode. That's not the house, haven't I gotten to the House of Guidance here yet? Well, it's on the other side of the mountain, isn't it? There you are. No, I have actually not entered this place yet. Oh well. But yeah, I want to apologize for something that I did in the last episode. I said that you need to get Regal and Presea to level 80 to get their weapons. That's not completely true, because you can also just master all of their moves, and then you will also get the weapons. The thing is, that have never worked for me. I know it works like that. I know that it works, because a couple of my friends have done it, but it never worked for me. So that's probably why I forgot it. So I apologize for not saying that at least. And the other thing is that in the fight against Maxwell, which was obviously recorded afterwards, yes, I am fully aware of that. Because for some reason I think my HD PVR is going bye-bye or something, because I had a lot of blackouts in that fight, so I just decided to redo it. It was doing that throughout the entire video actually, which is why there was a lot of jump cutting. But yeah, we need to go back to Superbrat now, by the way. But in that fight, LIoyd used a move that we haven't used before. He used Rising Phoenix, which is just like Lightning Tiger that we used earlier. You need to have a fire weapon equipped or the fire pact ring, and you need to use Rising Falcon at least 200 times. And then you will get Rising Phoenix. So yeah, that's why I didn't say anything, because I was so focused on the fight. The commentary was not post-commentary, it's just that I redid the entire fight and I just talked over that one instead. But anyway, as you see, we are back here in Asgard. I almost said Heimdall for some reason. The last chef is right here. Let's see, Paella. Not too bad. And now that we have all the recipes, of course, just like, well, pretty much all the other games that got recipes, you will get one title for each party member when you master all the recipes with that character. Which is a little bit annoying, but when you do that, just go to Altamira, I believe, and into the hotel, and the one chef should be at the 3rd floor? 3rd? 4th? Something. And just talk to him, and you will get a title. So, that's pretty nice. Anyway, so the next thing that I want to do is talk to Kotan. I gotta ask, is it fun collecting all these things? People like you who don't have the collector spirit won't understand. Of course, brats like you will never achieve my status. Well, you would like to see my Tales collection? It's pretty rad. I will show it off later in a video. I have actually planned that, but not right now. What's his problem? There are surely a few collectors as accomplished as I. Oh, wow, yeah, I forgot about this. If there's anyone with a stronger collector spirit than I'd certainly like to meet them. Is that a collector's guide, boy? Hey, that's right. Let's see, it's useless to you people. What? Then I'm going to complete this guide and make you eat those words. You? If you complete that, it will mean that you have the strongest collector spirit. There's no way you could accomplish something I couldn't do. I'd love to see you try. Genis, let's go. Yeah. Well, do your best. Yeah, Khotan is actually the character you need to talk to after you complete your collector's book, so that's what they were talking about there. But let's talk to him again. Oh, it's you! I come across a good find. You want it for 100,000 gold? Yes, we do. Because we get the golden armor. Which is, in my opinion, and everyone else, and the game's too, Zelos' best armor in the game. And as you see, it also got a couple of good resistances, so it's very worth getting. It's a little bit expensive, but I already showed you how to get a lot of money, so it shouldn't really be a problem. And when we also get the golden armor, I like to give Zelos the golden helmet, just so he can go full Gilgamesh. Yeah, I could also give him the blue shield, but I like the fire resistance. But there is actually a title for Zelos you can get, which is, in my opinion, his best title in the game, called Gilgamesh. And to get that thing, you need to equip all of the Legend of Ishtar items. Sadly, the jet boots, which is one of them, you will get from one of the optional super bosses in this game, which I won't do until after I beat the final boss. So I will do that afterwards, but for now, the golden armor and the golden helmet is enough for me. And the next step, sadly, is the cat's village, because we have gotten all of the treasure chests now, or at least we should. So I will try to block this music out of my head, it's gonna be hard, and I'm gonna talk to these cats. You're... right, we need Sheena as the on-screen character. I forgot. Okay, I'm just gonna exit and come back in, because for some reason sometimes that doesn't work too well. Either that, or there may be a chest in Vindheim that I didn't get. Let's see. No, it worked. Meow, my mind was wandering again. You're... 100% it looks like. Meow, amazing, amazing! You found every treasure chest in the world. You are a true treasure hunter. Why did I know that? Because it's fate. Meow. Creepy. Very creepy. Doesn't matter though, because Sheena finally gets the treasure hunter title. Yes, indeed. Sorry about that, I forgot to turn off my phone. But yeah, as I said, the treasure hunter title is something that I've been talking about pretty much since the beginning of the game. So that I finally got it, well, is very, very nice. And as you see, it gives her some pretty important stats too. And if you're Hawk-eyed enough, you may see that she still got the shaman dress on right now. Well, that's because I kinda... Well, when I redid the Maxwell fight, I didn't go and get the Konosuke, but I will do that before I go and fight the final boss though, so don't worry. It's not like I'm gonna use Sheena anyway, but... Yeah, don't worry if you, for some reason, did, yeah. Anyway though, so I don't know why, but I feel like going back to Iselia. Don't know why, but let's just go and see how people are doing.
Colin?
Sheena? どうしたんだ?
コリンが呼んでいるような気がするんだ。そんな気がする。
コリンが?
ロイド、この辺りで一番精霊とゆかりの強いところはどこだい？
この辺りだったら、やっぱりマーテル教会聖堂じゃないか。封印があったし。
そこにコリンがいるような。そんなわけないか。ごめん、忘れて。
Sheena.
Okay, fine. I don't care how everyone else is doing. I just wanted that skit. So yes, Corinne is actually back. For some reason. Don't really know how, but doesn't matter. Let's go to the Martel Temple and let's, well, meet him again. It's been a while. Maybe he's grown. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's the same little furball like it was before. I don't know. I'm sure about this. Corinne is here. But there was no summon spirit here, Sheena. But I can feel him. I can feel Corinne. Let's go further in. Please, LIoyd. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's go. So, what we want to do is go back up to the sealed room. Remember, this place did not have a summon spirit. Well, Now it does. Was it just my imagination? He doesn't seem to be here. Sheena. What? Corinne's spell is... Holy crap! Corinne! Corinne, is that you? Sheena, descendant of those who control powers of summoning. You, who showed me the human heart. You're not Corinne? Desire, generosity, laughter, sadness, anger, violence, concern, love, hate. What the heck is it saying? What will ultimately gain from the human heart? I, Various, pose this question upon you. Now, show me. Here it comes! I have felt your hearts. Anxiety, regret, impatience, loneliness, but even greater hope, courage, and love. But we're not going to fight? I exist to observe all beings that possess a heart. I form no pacts. I will be bound by no one. You said your name was Various. Who are you? Sheena, I am the one who was once known as Corinne. The summon spirit that's had the longest contact with the human heart. Contact with the human heart? When my strength was fading, human hearts held on to me. All human emotion, both negative and positive, changed me into the summon spirit of heart, Various. So you are Corinne, right? Seriously, LIoyd. Yes, you can say that. I am Corinne. We can be together again, right? You'll come with me, right, Corinne? No, I shall become part of the world and watch over all those that possess heart. No. Sheena, descendant of summoners. I cannot go with you. However, my heart will be with you. For my existence as the summon spirit of heart was established by touching your hearts. Ew. Our hearts will be together? Yes, they will, as long as people have hearts. Well, they won't get far without hearts, so, yeah. Sorry. I shall be with all people, and I shall continue to walk with you, Sheena. As long as we have hearts? Never forget, your promise with me is your heart. And that, my friends, was my second favorite looking summon spirit in the game. Various looks amazing. Our hearts. This is great, Sheena. Corinne is back. That's right. If it was the human heart that brought Corinne back as Various, it was your heart that did it, Sheena. No, it was because all of you. It was your hearts that brought Various and me together. Thank you, everyone. We don't get anything out of this scene except, well, it's a very nice scene and we get to see Various, or we get to see Corinne again, there we go, yeah. Now, we didn't get a pact with Various, and we will never be able to do that either. But, fun fact, in the crossover games, Radiant Mythology, in the games where Sheena is actually playable, her High Ugi is actually Summon Heart, where she actually summons Various, which is pretty cool, I really like it. It's not really fancy, but it is High Ugi worthy, I will say. Anyway, so in the last video, I of course said that, really? There we go, yeah. I said that Altessa opened up, I showed that Altessa opened up a customized shop, and I said Dirk will too. So as you see, Dad, can you do that customizing thingy? What? Customization? Well, I can, but there's plenty of other people more specialized in it. But I was thinking, with your skill, I bet you could make some really amazing stuff. Well, when you put it like that, as a dwarf, then I'd be embarrassed not to do it. Alright, leave it to me. The great Dirk will put his skill to use and customize for you. Really? Alright! So, what do you want me to customize? So, once again, he can make some pretty damn good stuff. The amulet is pretty damn good, and, well, yeah, very good stuff actually. He can even make a freaking demon seal and the amazing extreme symbol. Very, very nice. But, oh, Mystic Symbol too, cool. But I won't really do this because I don't really need anything, even though the Extreme Symbol is very tempting, as you see. It increases your attack by 200, but you lose 99 evasion. I don't really understand what the negative thing about that is, but it's okay. I mean, evasion isn't really important. Defense would make more sense, but oh well, I don't complain at all. But once again, I really like that they actually make Dirk do something for the group, since he's a dwarf after all, and all that stuff. The same thing that I said about Altessa pretty much. But with that, there is only one last thing to do. And it is back in Meltokio. Or actually, one last thing before we go back to Meltokio. You see right here, Nova's caravan is right here. And Sheena did say that she wanted to show them Aska after we got a pact with them. Though we won't really do that, but I will just show you that this is where you go if you actually manage to fill out your monster book. Nova will be the one that will give Raine the title. Yeah, sure. I didn't read it at all, but... Alright, yeah, they are talking about the sandworm. They came here to study it, but we already killed it, so it doesn't really matter. But Nova's caravan will always be here, so if you actually manage to finish your monster, they will always be there, but now they're gone. Great. Thank you, game, thank you! But yeah, there's like only 3 places in the world they can be, so it doesn't really matter. So if you manage to finish your monster book, just go and talk to Nova, and then Raine will get that title. Nothing more to it at all. But yeah, back to what I said, let's go back to Meltokio. And this time, we actually want to go into the Colosseum and fight the in the group tournament, because, as I said in the last part, this is where we have our cameo fight for this game. So what I'm going to do is I will do the same thing as when I went through the single tournament. I will speed up the first rounds, and then I will meet you guys back at the main event, I guess I can say, because there really isn't much that's happening in the first classes. So I will come back to you guys when I get to the main event. Yeah, it's only 3 people that can enter, so the 3 first people in your group will be the one that fights.
No one stands a chance against the great Zelos.
You mean no one can stand you, right?
LIoyd, that was seriously harsh, man.
Now, let's interview our winners. LIoyd, how was it? Well, nothing can stand in our way. I see. Well, I'm sure your strategy and tactics must have been great. LIoyd, you put on an impressive show as the tactical leader. And LIoyd gets the tactical leader title by defeating the tag tournament. And now, as champions of the Team Battlemania, Team LIoyd will be given 50,000 gold and the extreme symbol, which is why I didn't want to make one. Then, let us meet again at the next exciting tournament. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, wait, please wait just a moment. Today, our audience is very lucky. Of course they are. We would like to start now with an exhibition match. Are you ready, Team LIoyd? Here we go! Exhibition match, ready, go! Oh crap, it's the Hammers of Justice. And they're swinging my way. I'm so screwed. But yeah, the cameo fight in this game is a whole freaking group. We have Garb from Tales of Destiny, Farie Orsted, and Meredy, and Quickie too, from Tales of Eternia. Now, Garb is of course your long-range attacker with his bow. Farie is the powerhouse. She will kill you. A lot. And then you have Meredy, the spellcaster. The most dangerous of all. Whatever you do, I don't care what you do, just take her out first. Because she will massacre you with her spells. If you thought Maxwell was bad, you haven't seen anything yet. She will cast Meteor Storm. She will cast... yeah, Polar Lance. I was just about to say that. She will cast Indignation. She will cast Absolute. Yeah, Indignation coming. Okay, please stop it. Please stop it. God damn it, Garb. No, of course not. Yeah, it's very hard to actually interrupt her spell casting. So, you're better off just trying to get out of the spells, really. And oh god, I think that's Meteor Storm. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how many people die now. This was gonna... yeah, that's gonna hurt me. Of course. But, yeah, you saw at the beginning of the fight there, wait, that's it going to? Alright, I actually forgot about that. My biggest advice in this fight is bring Raine and turn off all of her spells except Revitalize. Now, I just took down Meredy. That's good, right? Yeah, that's very good. If it wasn't for the fact that this group can also use items. Yeah. But yeah, by the way, you are actually allowed to use your items too. So, stock up. Yeah. But as you see, Meredy's back, thankfully not with full HP. But she is still back to kick some ass, so make sure you once again take her down as fast as possible. Which shouldn't really be that hard since she doesn't have much HP at all after getting revived. But if you're on higher difficulties, it's gonna be hard, because they get more life bottles there. Up to 3. That's not fun at all. But at least the fight gets a little bit more epic, I guess. But thankfully, let's just take her down. Oh, thank God. But don't think that you already won the fight by taking her down. No. Garb and Farie can still take you down quite easily. I don't really care who you take on after that. I usually like to take down Garb because he's the one that uses the most items, I noticed. But Farie will still be pestering you a lot. Garb got a move called Gale, which is pretty much the power arrow move, I guess, that he... oh, actually, it's the speed arrow, I think. He shoots you with a lot of arrows, and if you get too close, he will actually whip up the Mithos. So, I think that's pretty cool. And then you have Farie. She will use She, or Beast, as it's called in this game, but it was She back in Eternia. And she can also use freaking Maximum Burst, her High Ugi, or it's called Groundbreaker, I believe. And she can use Crescent Moon and Eagle Dive, I believe. Not Eagle Fall, but Dive. But I will say I really like that Quickie actually is running around on the field even though Meredy is down. Because he did that back in Eternia too. Nice little touch. But the reason I like to go for Garb first is because, well, he won't really be able to do much when you are stunning him. The only one you actually need to care about then is, yeah, their bottle, of course. He can also use gels, but I think he is more stat booster and reviver than anything really. But when he... Oh, right, contract. Oh, I forgot about that. When Gar is at low-ish HP, he will also use Vortex or Dankuken, or in this game, yeah, there we go, Decisive Slice. Or, as it's called later, it's Severing Wind. But that's actually a move that Zelos can use too, when he... it was added in the PS2 version. It is one of those elemental change art things. Yeah. And with Gar down, this fight automatically gets a lot easier. But once again, don't underestimate Farie. She will do some nasty damage. But thankfully I got the ultimate attack. And I unleash a new power called Draupnir. Not the best, but not too bad either. Well, I know I used it in the beginning, but I was too busy talking. But I will say... Oh, there we go, yeah, Arcane Strike. Yeah, Groundbreaker, yeah. Oh, well, that should kill Zelos. Yeah, it hurts a lot, actually. Sadly, LIoyd doesn't have low HP now. It would be nice to counter that with Falcon's Crest, his own high UV, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. But I will say, I really like this fight. It feels pretty epic. A lot of people call this the hardest cameo fight in the series. I don't agree on that. As a guy that played all the games, and also fought all the cameo fights, this one ranks maybe 4 or 5, I think. But, oh, yay!
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Indeed, LIoyd. I'm the new main character. Stay away, you posers. But by defeating this group, we get a Mumbane, a Star Cloak, and another amazing Krona symbol. Very, very worth it. Not just because of the items, but because we also get to see some old faces again. We are maybe in a new generation of Tales, but it's still very nice to look back. Amazing Team LIoyd! They are the true champions of the Team Battle Mania! Who the heck were those guys? Oh well, I guess it didn't matter since we beat them. Today's Team Battle Mania turned out to be a heavy dose of Team LIoyd's strength. Please give thundering applause to Team LIoyd! Well, farewell everyone, until our next heated battle. Well, I will not be a part of it, that's for damn sure. I had enough heated battles for one day. But anyway, the Mumbane that we got, as you see, it got some pretty good resistances. And it is actually the best armor in the game for LIoyd, yes. Gar gave his Mumbane to LIoyd, because he is the one that drops it. And then the Star Cloak is Genis' ultimate armor. So, yeah, really like this, just resistant to fire, but, well, it works. And of course we also got the extreme symbol, which I already talked about. But more importantly, we got another Krona symbol, which will be very helpful in the next episode. Because next time, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is the finale of Tales of Symphonia. It's taken way too long to get here, but next time we will finally end this. Let's take down Mithos once and for all. I don't know how, since we have his Crucial Crystal, why don't we just shatter it? I don't know, but we will probably find a way, yeah. So, I thank all for watching, and next time, we end this. Finally. See you all later.